This is Tank's Vlog for May 26th, 2019. Wrapping up the day in sports. Before I go to recap the day at Citi Field, let me look at the NBA, where the NBA Finals is set. And for the first time, it will be an international NBA Final as the Toronto Raptors have beat the Bucks 194. Now, things didn't start off good for Toronto. Bucks scored 31 points. 31-18 was the score at the end of the first quarter. The Bucks continued to lead throughout the game. Even had a 15-point lead with like 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And then it just all fell apart. The Raptors went on an unbelievable run to take the lead, 26-4. And from there, it was all Toronto. As the Raptors made all the big shots, and the Bucks didn't. The Bucks faltered. Giannis Antetokounmpo did not have a good game. And the Toronto Raptors, yes, the Toronto Raptors. And don't discount this. Don't discount this. The Toronto Raptors will get Game 1 at the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. So you're going to see a crowd that is going to be whipped into a frenzy up in the true north, as the Raptors are the first Canadian team, well, they're the only Canadian team right now, Vancouver Grizzlies, probably never coming back. But 25 years almost they've been in the league, and now they got a chance to win an NBA championship. Here's something to chew on. The Toronto Raptors did not exist the last time a team from Canada won one of the four major sports. Now, they did win an MLS, but, that's MLS. But it's been since the Toronto Blue Jays beat the Phillies in the 1993 World Series. Think about that. Now we go to the Mets on Saturday. I was there, and they literally almost drove me nuts. First off, Wilson Ramos looks like his bat is finally coming to life. 3 for 4, 4 RBI, 2 home run. Of course, today was Star Wars Day. Went there dressed as Darth Vader. Even had a special cape, which was a former bed sheet. Used to have black sheets, but one of the sheets torn. But I say the other sheet. Sometimes I like using the red and black sheets. I have red sheets and black sheets. Give sort of like a devil color to it. I do the same in football. I have aqua sheets and orange sheets to have sort of like a dolphin color. That's what you do when sheets get ripped. You find a way to reuse them. Throw out the bottom sheet. But no, you could save some sheets. Always recycle sheets. And I've now recycled my black sheet as Darth Vader's cape. Well, anyway, back to the game. Of course, they gave out this Obi-Wan Kenobi, Robinson Kenobi bobblehead. Is it me, or do the Mets always seem to give out bobbleheads when somebody's injured? Now, here's another thing. Where is the lightsaber? I get home, I pull it out of the package, and I notice the lightsaber is not here. It's not anywhere to be found. It's not in the box. There's a spot for it right here, but no lightsaber. They didn't give me my lightsaber. And this one's not going to fit. See, it doesn't fit. So anyway, Jason Vargas pitched in and out of trouble. Wilson Ramos kept the Mets in front. And then the idiot finally goes and brings Edwin Diaz for a 4-out save. And Jacoby fucking Jones. Jacoby fucking Jones and his 150 goddamn batting average has been tormenting the Mets. Who the hell is Jacoby Jones? Gets the tying run home. Next thing you know, we're playing 13 innings. Mets really try to lose this game in the 12th when Hector Santiago loaded the bases, but the Tigers stink, which is a good thing, because it's the only thing, the reason the Mets still had a chance, because the Tigers stink. And we played on. It's the 13th inning, and Santiago actually gets a 1-2-3 inning. There's somebody, by the way, Hector Santiago is from Newark, went to Bloomfield Tech. And then the Tigers put in Buck Farmer, and Buck got up-trucked by Thomas Nido, of all people, hitting the walk-off home run. Now, the Mets can go to 500 if they find a way to win Sunday, which usually doesn't happen because they don't win rubber games and they don't win on Sunday. It doesn't look good. The life of a Met fan. And then, of course, upcoming is the road trip of pain. Pain, 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 pain. Pain. But Mets got the win today, 5-4. And we'll see what this comes out of. The Yankees, because of a rain out on Friday, ended up playing a doubleheader in Kansas City on Saturday, and it was 7-3, 6-5, a New York Yankees sweep, as the Yankees are now officially rolling over the weak sisters of the poor. Something they actually didn't do last year very well. Well, this year they have taken full advantage of beating up the little sisters of the poor, as they just beat up on the Royals and will go for a 3-game sweep on Sunday. Twins remain the best team in the American League, as they clobbered the White Sox 8-1. It was the Cubs 8-6 winners over the Reds as 6 home runs were hit, including Addison Russell, who homered for the first time since coming back from his domestic violence suspension. Padres pounded the Blue Jays, hitting 7 home runs, a new franchise record, as they destroyed Toronto 19-4. Chad Contrell earning the win. And Chad Contrell is, just think about this, this is his first major league win, and he won it on a mound in which his father once pitched most of his career. Of course, his father's Paul Contrell, who was a big part of the Blue Jays of the 90s. Diamondbacks over the Giants 10-4. Nationals getting back on track with the Marlins winning its second straight game, as Patrick Corbin pitched a 4-hit shutout to beat the Marlins 5-0. It was the A's 6-5 winners over the Mariners. The Phillies bashed the Brewers with 4 home runs, 7-2. Rays over the Indians 6-2. Cardinals doubled up the Braves 6-3. It was the Red Sox battling back in the 9th inning against Roberto Osuna, but it wasn't enough as Carlos Correa had a walk-off hit for the Astros 4-3 win. Dodgers beat the Pirates 7-2. Orioles flew past the Rockies 9-6, and it was the Angels ending a 5-game losing streak by beating the Rangers 3-2. Today's birthday shout-out goes to Kawhi Leonard of the Raptors, Patrick Corbin of the Nationals, and Wilson Ramos of the Mets. Today's birthday shout-out goes to You Are Watching Live! Brent Musburger is now 80 years old. Time does go by fast. Especially when you're watching live. You know, Brent Musburger basically invented the pregame show with the NFL Today in the 70s, where CBS absolutely mastered it. Now, of course, it's been massacred. It's a 2-hour show. And it's just a bunch of blathering. Nothing new is taught. Nothing new happens. It's just a bunch of blathering. And we take a look back to 1959. Harvey Haddix. Oh, boy, Harvey Haddix. Harvey Haddix might have thrown the best game in Major League Baseball history. He retired 36 batters in a row. But his Pirates could not score a single run off of Lou Burdett. So on to the 13th inning, an error and ball left the yard, but it wasn't a homer because Hank Aaron fell asleep on the bases. I guess when you're getting perfect game, that happens. But Joe Adcock did hit the game-winning hit. It was ruled a double, but not a homer, as the Braves won 1-0, and Harvey Haddix had 12 innings of perfection and nothing to show for it. So check out the full story of Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Good day.